friendly.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
What do we got?
there's two guys about like 100 feet away. They're peeking through these windows in a building. They're kind of deep.
All right, we're gonna need to rush that area.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can cover you if you want.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, all right. On three, all right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Go for it. Go, go, go. I got you covered.
Bro, what are you doing?
Covering you, providing cover fire.
You know what? I'm going to check on the other flank and see if it's less crowded over there, right?
All right, yeah, go for it. I got this.
Yeah. Hey, bro, did you get any kills?
No.
Hey, bro, did you get any kills?
No.
Oh, whoa, hey, hit. Good shot. Dead man walking out. Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
What's up?
Did you get any kills?
No.
What's going on, Mail Gang Boas here, and today we're going to be talking about something a little bit more on the touchier side, which is going to be your airsoft budget. How much money do you need to spend on an airsoft replica for you to get an optimal airsoft experience? And one question we get frequently is, why do they cost so much? Why do these airsoft replicas cost anywhere between like sometimes $200, $300 or more dollars? And you know, why do you need all that? For example, like this MGC4 right here, right? You get that nice performance on demand, snappy trigger response, nice rate of fire. You know, why does this replica cost $300 when you can go online and get something for about $20? Like, for example, this replica right here, you get an Airsoft rifle replica and you get a pistol replica as well for around like, what was it, $24, $25. It's a 2-for-1 deal. And in the box, it says over here, it says, it is spring powered. It does show you having a nice scope and a foregrip and a flashlight and a laser and a mock suppressor and this really nice cool looking MOE style stock. And it says that it is a 1-to-1 replica for ages 18 and up. So it sounds like a pretty serious style airsoft replica, but you open the box, this is what you get. So is it a 1-to-1 scale replica? I don't know. So for example, the reference here, the MGC4, right? This is the 1-to-1 scale, and this is the replica you get out of the box. It's considerably smaller. I'd probably say it's like a 3/4 scale replica. So not the full real deal. And right off the gate, it is going to be made out of plastic. I mean, look at that. It is very glossy material, very brittle. I might add, like, I think if I pinch this hard enough, I could probably get the plastic to crack. It does have a Picatinny rail up top, and you know, you do have a scope here, like the box indicates, and you have mock suppressor. You have your nice combo deal, full grip with flashlight. There's your laser sight here, mounted off to the side. You get this nice shorty looking magazine, and you do have a retractable stock, which is pretty interesting, but it's kind of small. And after that, it is spring powered. So you just pull the charging handle back and then shoot. So it's definitely like a one-time, you know, one charging handle pull, one shot type of deal. And yeah, I mean, it's okay if you want to just like maybe target practice at home, or if you want to do like a little 1v1 match in your backyard. Sure, why not? But definitely will not handle the abuse that will be put through when you take this out to an airsoft field and play actual airsoft games with. And let's talk about the scope real quick. The scope here is very not functional. If you look here, over here closely, you'll see that the scope, there's no glass through it. It's not even really a lens. It just kind of lazily just put this little crosshair thing in plastic over here in the middle. And the funniest part is this actually doesn't line up with the front sight post, which I think is the funniest thing. It's a little off. There is no adjustable hop-up, meaning that you're just kind of at the mercy of wherever the BB wants to go. You know, like you won't be able to adjust it to give you additional range or accuracy. There probably really isn't much of an inner barrel on this thing. And most importantly, no upgrade parts, no maintenance parts whatsoever. So even though this costs like, you know, $24, if this thing breaks, if a part breaks, or if you want to upgrade it, sorry, you can't. You're kind of out of luck here. So once this thing decides to break, if you take a fall, if this thing drops, it cracks, well, really sorry, nothing much you can do. You're kind of back to the drawing board. You might have to buy another one of these, honestly. But one cool thing I noticed about this is that it does come included with a safety, a functional safety. So if I put this guy on safe, I can't pull the trigger. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna pull the charging handle back. So that way, there you go. I can't pull the trigger when it's on safe. So the safety actually works, which is kind of impressive. And then obviously this has the full auto marking over here. You put this bad boy in full auto. It is not gonna, let's see if it fires full auto. It does not. It does not because it's manually spring powered. So you're pulling back the charging handle and that racks the piston back and the spring back and allows you to shoot compressed air and eventually shoot the BB. But you know what, let's do a little bit of a range test. The magazine here holds 8 rounds, by the way. It's a very interesting height cap design. So you have this thing, pull it back, and it locks. It's a little difficult to do. Locks the follower back, and then what you do at that point is you tip the magazine. You kind of do this, and there you go. You have 8 rounds. And then you release the follower, and then there you go. Now you have your 8-round magazine, and you load your BBs through this little chamber thing right there. So you fill it full of BBs. We're using 0.20 gram BBs. Honestly, it's probably made for 0.12 gram BBs, if I'm being honest. But we're gonna just run higher quality BBs through this thing because, well, ironically, for a cheap gun, I would recommend using high quality BBs because you don't want your BBs breaking apart inside the gun and jamming it up because there's no way to fix that. So I would recommend using high quality BBs even with a cheap little airsoft gun like this. But I'm gonna take a couple shots here. Okay, so we do have a man-sized target, roughly about I'd say 20 feet away. Honestly, it's not that far, and I'm just gonna try to shoot at it right now with this gun. So my sight picture is very obscured because of the scope. Honestly, I think it might be better just without the scope altogether. But I'm kind of having to hold upper right. I'm still not shooting the target. You know what? I'm just gonna not even aim on the sight. I'm just gonna reflex shoot. Yeah, way more accurate when I'm not even using the scope that it comes with. Yeah, so it's aiming it's kind of dropping low, so I do have to lob it a little bit high to shoot center, and even then, I'm not even getting it right all the time. Okay, so I'm out of ammo, so I'm gonna pull this thing out, down again, and imagine having to do this on the field. I think the sad part is I kind of wish this company made these sold magazines on their own so you can get multiple mags. That would be pretty funny. I think if you wanted more than one mag, you have to end up buying more than one of these guns. Alrighty folks, I shook the mag up some more to get 8 more rounds into it. We are now standing roughly at 100 feet away. Will this guy make it out to 100 feet? My opinion, probably not. But I'm just gonna take a couple shots here. Okay, I keep aiming on the scope. I can't be doing that. Yeah, not even close. Yeah, it's like dropping right on the halfway mark. I'm gonna lob it. I don't even know where that went. Yeah, it's like shooting off to the left, so I'm gonna hold right by a lot. I held a little too far right. Nope. Yeah, this is not gonna work out well for me. If I took this out to a field, it's dropping. Yeah, so now I have to get back in cover and shake this magazine up some more to get more rounds into it. But like I said, if that target was shooting back at me, I'd be out of the game. I'd be out of the game pretty quickly, in my opinion. So that's what $24 gets you. Are there cheaper airsoft guns than this? Surprisingly, yes, there are. Actually, on our website, we do carry not only this $24 hunk of junk, but we have even cheaper pieces of junk that you could buy and enjoy, I guess. But yeah, definitely this is not gonna cut it. But let's see what else this package has to offer. So, like in the picture, it does come with a nifty little sidearm replica airsoft pistol, and Here's my opinion. Here's my take on this. I think this sidearm is probably more useful than the primary replica itself. Surprisingly, it does have a safety over here. If you look at it, so you can put it from safe, the S is safe, and then the F is fire. So you could flip it into safe or fire mode. Pretty useful. Has a functional magazine release, which does have a pretty decently sized magazine. You could probably put this into a pistol magazine pouch. Really wish they sold magazines on the side, you know, but they don't. And just like the primary, it is spring powered. So it does have iron sights. Did you see that? Okay, hold on, come around to the other side. We're 10 feet away, by the way. You know what? I take that back. This is even less useful. I really want to hit the target. Hold on, I'm gonna lob it. I'm almost there. Oh, I got it, baby! Okay, all right. Look at the angle in which I have to shoot. So this is how much I have to lob it. Look at the angle. Look at the angle of the gun. I have to come around to the side. Yeah, this is where I'm holding the gun right here. This is for 10 feet away. Oh, I'm out of ammo, but yeah, I have to hold it like that. So that is hilarious. I love this guy. You know what? I take that back. This is more useful. I would much rather have something like this than having the spring powered replica rifle. But yeah, all jokes aside, that's what you get for $24. You get something dinky like this, or like the 1/3 or 3/4 size replica. It's not going to really do you much favors out on the airsoft field, unless you're, you know, obviously running it for a joke or something. But best use case scenario, you're plinking cans in your backyard, or maybe you're doing some like fun little 1v1s in your small backyard. That's probably what these small airsoft replicas are made for. But how much money do you actually need to spend? Well, for us, we usually recommend around $200. So let's see what $200 will get you. All right, so this is what roughly around $200 will get you. This is a Lancer Tactical Gen 2 M4 carbine. Now, already from the get-go, feels way heftier. Why? Because there's actual internal parts in here, and it adds weight. A little bit more realistic feeling than the $24 replica that you saw earlier. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's airsoft, you get what you pay for, right? So this specific model here, I believe runs for about $174. It comes included with a battery and a charger, which is really nice because it really kind of helps consolidate everything you need to get out and play. After this, you just need some BBs and probably a face mask or some eye protection of some sorts, and you're ready to go. It does have a 300 round high capacity magazine, has a version 2 gearbox internally with an adjustable rotary hop-up and a precision inner barrel, which makes this gun basically a lot more accurate than a lot of other guns in its price range. And the best part is, this gun can be completely upgraded and repaired as needed. These are standardized parts in the airsoft market, so if anything goes wrong, or if something breaks, or let's say you want to upgrade its performance further, very easy to do so. There's tons of resources online that will teach you how to do that, okay? And this is the gun completely stock, by the way. I've used the battery that is coming out of the box with this. So this is what you will get from the factory. Also, they include this nice little foregrip for this specific model. So let's have a look. Yeah, so at 100 feet, yeah, I'm pretty much shooting the target every time. Yeah, no problem at all. So, for example, if that target was shooting back at me, I'd have a very equal chance of getting the guy before me. But one thing for sure about these guns is you just have to make sure that you press the trigger fully. If you don't, like I did, you're gonna get some interesting sounds out of your gun. But I'm gonna go full auto. Respectable rate of fire. You have a pretty decent chance of really competing out there on the airsoft field with other more serious airsoft players for about $174. And are there airsoft guns cheaper than this? Yes, there are. Are they going to be providing as much value as this? 50-50. Are the airsoft guns more expensive than this? Yes, there are, a lot more. But once you start getting to the $200 price range, it really does open the door, and there's tons of options out there on the airsoft market, also at Airsoft GI, that provide competitive options for you to keep you going and keep you performing well out on the airsoft field. So you know, at airsoftgi.com, any purchase of $179.99 or more automatically qualifies you for free shipping. So with that being said, let's say you purchase like an airsoft gun that costs around that price point, you will automatically get free shipping. And if you create an account with us at airsoftgi.com, we will give you free reward store credit back to save on future orders, or you might even just use it to get some free stuff. So this is part of our Wombo Combo program. No, this is not a coupon code. No, you don't need to do anything special to get it. If you spend $179.99 or more at airsoftgi.com, you'll automatically get free shipping. And if you have an account with us at airsoftgi.com, we'll give you some of the money that you spent on your order back as store credit to save on future orders. That is the power of the Wombo Combo, and it's probably one of the best savings you can get in Airsoft. Like I said before, are there going to be Airsoft replicas that are going to be more expensive than the $200 price point model that I've shown you earlier? Of course there are. For example, like the Male Gang MGC4, which is probably one of the biggest bang for your bucks. It costs roughly around $300-ish. And for that, you get a ton of features. You get a full metal constructed body. You have a modernized handguard, right? It already looks way more sleek and cool and modern out of the box than compared to a lot of those beginner tier Airsoft replicas. And the best part, the internals are already souped out of the gate. So you get things like a stronger motor, you get a precision inner barrel, you get a rotary style hop-up unit, you have an electronic trigger unit, and it just basically just allows you to really just push the performance on your airsoft gun. For example, if you just listen to me shoot here, way more perky sounding, right? Way more responsive compared to the $200 Lancer Tactical Gen 2. If you listen to the rate of fire, way more intimidating. Now, like I said before, if that target was shooting back at me, would I have a chance? Oh, absolutely, way more than a chance. I probably have the advantage on this guy. Yeah, enough said about that. So, so you have a little bit more perspective, right? So you have your $24 Airsoft replica, then you have your $200, and now you have on your $300 replica. This is you versus the guy she told you not to worry about. He's not calling his hits. I think it's cheating. Ref? Oh, look at all that. That's a lot of damage. Definitely not going to be serviceable after that. Well, good thing this dude was had a strap on him, when he was taking these BBs. Definitely wouldn't have survived if it wasn't for this saving his life. But aside from all jokes aside, guys, just wanted to make this video just to show you guys what you're actually getting when you decide to really cheap out, or I guess what the low end of the airsoft market really has to offer. So for $24, do you think a replica like this is worth it? Please let us know in the comments below, because obviously for us here at Airsoft GI, even though we do sell some of these fun little toys like these small replicas here, at the end of the day we still advocate for people to make good consumer purchases when it comes to their hobby in airsoft, and we generally try to advocate for newer airsoft players to spend at least roughly around the $200 mark if they want a good quality airsoft replica. But let us know what you guys also think about in the comments below. How much money do you think it takes nowadays in 2024 for you to get into airsoft and actually enjoy your hobby experience? Because obviously getting something like this starting out and going to an airsoft field isn't really gonna give you a very good day. But if you like what you're seeing, please make sure to subscribe, as well as liking the video and hitting that bell icon to get notified every time we upload a new video. If you want to support us directly, if you want to keep that camera rolling, if you want to keep that good content going, the best way to support us is by going to airsoftgi.com for all your airsoft needs, where we have these dinky little cheap airsoft toys, and of course having serious airsoft replicas for hard use gameplay. My name is Boaz. We'll see you next time, Male Gang.